You said there was no coven. Those were your exact words.
Yeah, no. My exact words were, there's no coven for you.
That's cute.
Oh, come on. Everyone has their level. Look, if you think I'm going to ask John Stern, one of the most respected witchfinders in the country, who happens to be passing through town and offers us his assistance...
John Stern? That man was John Stern. But he's the right-hand man to Matthew Hopkins, the Witchfinder General.
Is there something you wanted?
Me?
Yes.
No, just thinking about the Witchfinder General.
And because they were twins, you couldn't tell which was which.
Here you go, boys.
Yeah, another bowl of cherries for the table.
You've not paid for these yet?
Paid? This is John Stern.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
Well, let's see. Does your daughter mean anything to you?
What?
Your daughter. The one who sneaks off every night to fetch off the devil.
My daughter? Fetching off the devil? Who's saying that?
Well, I did, and you just have, so that's two already.
I only said it because...
See how quickly these things catch fire? That's how quickly your daughter's hair will catch fire when I have her burned as a witch.
I'll get you cherries.
No, I hate having to do that, but it's just quicker.
Sorry, you were saying about scripture?
Now, it's important. I could quote scripture. I could say, "A woman that hath a familiar spirit shall surely be put to death." Now, some witchfinders will be able to tell you the chapter and verse.
Leviticus 20:27.
Whereas others, like me, like Matthew, that ilk, we're not bothered.
No.
We are more focused on the bigger picture.
Who cares? Yes, might not be chapter 20 in the end. It might not be chapter 20. I'm not sure.
Not sure about what?
Well, which one? Well, what he was saying about the bigger picture. You need to, in fact, I'll talk to him. I have to say, I have written a witch-finding pamphlet myself, which I've got here. We'll just find a seat. It is called An Observation of the Study of the Nature of the Foulness of Witches. Maybe one too many of those there, but my plan is, and off I go. Lovely. Happy to stand, love standing. Now, my name is Gideon Bannister. I loved your prosecuting earlier. Some lovely scripture. Crowd in the palm of your hands. Fantastic. Peppering of Latin.
And a little tonic for loosening the tongue, red cap mushroom, crushed and dried.
You will excuse, Mr. Hebble. You might have to resort to the use of intoxicants to secure a conviction, but witchfinders like John and me prefer to rely on scriptures, scruples, and scrutiny. The three screws, and I believe, if I'm not wrong, that belongs to you. And apologies for that. Now, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Hebble, John and me are talking about my witch-finding pamphlet.
That's the second time you said John and me. There is no John and me. It's not like you're a proper witchfinder.
Well, I am a witch-finder.
Because you have a witchfinder's hat and the cloak. Put a scarecrow in a farmer's hat and coat, does that make it a farmer?
I'm engaged in a case across the square.
Oh, let me know if it comes to trial. I'm sure Mr. Hopkins will be very keen to hear of a good new witchfinder.
Tomorrow morning.
They're going to try her tomorrow morning?
Yep.
On stage or...
On stage, all welcome.
I might come to that.
Please do. Please do. Please do.